October 2020, and it's off to the far west of Germany, to Saarland, snuggled next to the French and Luxembourg borders, its capital Saarbrücken, the industrial splendour of the Völklingerhütte, and here, the beautiful Saar Loop. Saarbrücken is located in the south of the Saarlanders, the smallest of the non-city states of Germany, close to both the French and Luxembourg borders. So close, in fact, that the tram line that runs through the city centre starts over the border in France, and the closest international airport is in Luxembourg. 3/4 of Saarbrücken was destroyed by Allied bombing, and while some of the historic buildings in the city centre have been restored, many were replaced with more modern structures. However, the key feature of the city, the Saar River that flows through the heart of the town, is still crossed by the restored 16th century Alte Brücke. On a small hill above the river sits the city castle, a mix of 19th century palace and 20th century atrium, which, much like an iceberg, hides a more impressive medieval fortification underground, access to which is via the Saar Historical Museum, itself giving little away about the size of its collection from a small building that sits to one side of the castle. Beyond Saarbrücken, the Saar River meanders its way north before it joins the Moselle River just south of Trier. On its way, it passes by the industrial heartlands of the Saar Valley, home to some of Germany's most important deposits of coal and iron. 10 kilometres northwest of Saarbrücken is the town of Völklingen. Still home to steel works, the town's main site is the former ironworks. Closed in the 1980s but kept as a monument to industrial heritage, the Völklingerhütte is now a UNESCO World Heritage Site and open for public to explore. The 7-kilometre route round the site takes in the different stages of iron production, starting in the sintering plant where ingredients are recycled from previous smeltings, and through the ore and burden sheds where the raw ingredients were brought into the site and stored. After donning a hard hat, you can climb up through the industrial ladders and pipeworks to the top of the blast furnaces and walk around the very top of the plant, with views across the site and the town beyond. But if all the industrial tourism is too much, you can continue further north to the town of Mettlach, where it's ceramic rather than iron that powers the economy, with the headquarters of Villeroy and Bosch standing guard over the River Saar. Heading back upstream a couple of kilometres and you reach one of the most picturesque sights in all of Germany as the Saar River cuts through the forested hills, carving its meandering route, which includes the spectacular Saarschleife, a giant bend in the river that takes it on a 10-kilometre detour through the countryside. The best views are to be had by taking the treetop walkway or Baumwipfelfahrt to the observation deck high above the centre of the bend. Hourly regional express trains run from Saarbrücken to Völklingen and on to Mettlach, where a bus runs hourly Monday to Fridays for Treetop Walkway. Otherwise, it's about an hour's walk along the river and then a 30-minute climb up the hill to the viewing platform from Mettlach. Saarbrücken itself could easily be reached in a couple of hours by train from Paris or Frankfurt, or by bus from Luxembourg, with a journey across Germany from Frankfurt being particularly scenic.